to apologize about the noise because turns out there's some construction happening around my apartment, so you may hear some banging and knocking and clanging around, and I'm really sorry about that. I can't help that. I also know that my face is currently an oil bomb, and I promise there's a reason for it, and I'll explain later. So in this video, I'm going to review Suhada Kinenbi Bare Skin Day Skincare Powder. And yes, I did an experiment where I wore it almost 24/7 for 7 days. So what is this product? I discovered this product on Cosme, which is my go-to website to figure out the rankings and reviews of Japanese products so that I can shop more in Japan. I'm sure my husband hates that website now, but I love it because I hauled so hard and I discovered some new holy grails thanks to that website. It's an awesome resource if you're going to Japan for all your beauty shopping needs. I'm a bad influence. First, what is this skincare product all about? So according to Cosme, this is a skincare powder that you can use comfortably for 24 hours throughout the day with pore coverage, skincare effects, and sebum absorption. Add this to your daily makeup routine in the morning to naturally cover any oily shine, promoting a natural luminous finish. At night, apply after your skincare routine. And it can cover skin dullness or sticky sebum, leaving your face moisturized but also silky smooth. Furthermore, it also absorbs sebum secreted during your sleep. It is recommended for those who like natural looking makeup and want to keep the skin clean and beautiful for 24 hours. Contains no tar-based pigments or mineral oils with a subtle tint of nude pink. Anyway, before I show you how the experiment went, I need to first apologize because turns out I'm really forgetful and more scatterbrained than I thought. So there were days when I'm missing footage, like I forgot to film myself applying the powder, or I forgot to film the before shots. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I tried my best, but yeah, let's see the result of the experiment. So this is my face on day 1. I'm recovering from a really bad breakup because, oh my god, I went to Japan and ate way too many unhealthy food, but food in Japan is so amazing. I went to Japanese summer festivals where all the best food were deep fried, but you know what? They were amazing. And how often can I go to a Japanese summer festival? So I ate deep fried food for 3 days in a row, and this is the result. So yeah, my skin hates me. Really mild, which is a good thing for me because I don't like makeup with strong scents, but that's a personal preference. It goes on really smooth, like my face feels so silky right now. Unfortunately, I think coverage tends to be light. I'm trying to build it up, but it's not going to build up more than this. I keep patting and patting, but yeah, I'm not going to get thicker coverage than this. I think this is it. It's not very buildable. Because the coverage is so light, I don't think you can wear it just on its own if you have blemishes like me. You'll definitely need to put in concealer. The good thing is, because the coverage is so light, even though at first it comes off as pretty orange on my skin, it's easy to blend it out so that it matches my skin tone. But of course, this only comes in one shade. So if you're somebody with a darker skin tone, it may not work out for you, unfortunately. And yes, I had to take off my makeup before I reapplied this powder because while this powder can be worn 24/7, my foundation, blush, concealer, etc. cannot. That's why I washed off my makeup before reapplying this powder. It's only the second day I'm doing this and I'm already resenting wearing makeup at night. Like, why? Why do you need to powder your face to go to sleep? Supposedly it's to make sure you don't drip face oil all over your pillow, but why? Why does your pillow care? If I care that much about my face oil dripping all over my pillow, then I will just buy 30 pillowcases, change my pillowcase every day, and just do laundry once a month. Like, that's much faster than putting on this stupid powder every night. So I popped a pimple. I know, bad. I have a pimple patch on that spot, but other than that, Everything's bare and ready to be powdered again. Final day. I am done, so freaking happy. So you've seen my first impression review, and now this is for my review after completing 7 days of wearing this product. First of all, let's go on with the positive stuff. I do enjoy the scent. It's really amazing. It smells like this floral green tea that's just really, really good. So I love it. It's also really light. I mean, I hate really perfumey products because first, it gives me a headache, and second, I also worry that, there's just too much perfume in it, and perfume's not a necessary ingredient. You really need it. The more unnecessary ingredient you add in, the more likely you'll irritate your skin. So I rather have less perfume than more, so I like this for that. Another positive about this is that yes, it does make my makeup blend better over it, and it does help hide my pores, but I feel like that's the same performance as any other powder out there. I mean, face powder is pretty hard to screw up, so it just performs like your average face powder, though I suspect that this is better at absorbing oil because my face did stay shine free for the whole day. But on the downside, it's so oil absorbent that you can't use the Wayne Goss method of applying powder before foundation when you're using this and a liquid foundation. I tried using my Fenty Beauty foundation over this, and it immediately made my Fenty Beauty foundation become very tacky and streaky, and I just couldn't get an even coverage at all. When I applied it over my foundation though, I think the results are great, especially over powder foundations. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now, does it work? So, as you can see from the 8th day, I'm still breaking out, but I still think it's about normal. It's no better and no worse than what my skin usually goes through when I'm having a breakout. I see some spots clear up, I see some new spots come out, but I don't think it's the fault of the powder. This is really my normal skin behavior. So no, I don't think this powder made me break out, but no, I don't think it helps my skin clear up either. Also, the subtle pink tint they say, it's not pink. It looks orange on me, like really orange. But as I mentioned, luckily I could blend it out. Then again, if you have a darker skin tone than me or are much paler than me, I don't know whether this will suit your skin tone. The good thing is, it is really translucent. So maybe if you're not that different in skin tone to this, you can still use it, but I wouldn't recommend it for every skin tone. Oh, and a supposedly natural finish, I don't know if it really looks that natural because my face does look more powdery, so it looks like I'm wearing more product than usual. I still think that my most natural finish is using a liquid foundation and cream product and no powder over, but I don't know, I really don't think this gives my face a natural finish at all. It looks very, very powdery. And well, as you can see from the video, this doesn't offer that much coverage, so I kinda don't see the reason why you need to wear it at night, because I understand wanting to wear makeup at night. Say, I want to go out clubbing and I'll be really exhausted at the end of it and I don't want to wipe off my makeup and I just want to sleep in it. Or, my husband brings home surprise guests in the middle of the night and I've just finished doing my skincare routine and I need to hide my big flaws without needing to repeat my entire 10-20 step skincare routine. So I can see the desire for 24/7 makeup for that reason, but with no coverage, what's the point of using it? Just to make sure your face isn't oily throughout the night? I mean, as I mentioned before, my pillow doesn't care, and my husband, he doesn't care. Seriously, who will care? Like, can you imagine after spending a night with that special someone And that person just looks deep in your eyes and go, we had such a wonderful time together, spending the whole night cuddling and talking. You're just the person of my dreams. But your face is oily, so I'm afraid that's a deal breaker, so I'm not gonna call you back. Bye! Like, come on, that's not gonna happen. Like, seriously. Who will do that? So why will anybody care if my face is just dripping in oil the next morning? Hey, if they're waking up next to you, they should be grateful anyway, okay? So who the heck cares about some oil? So yeah, my skin didn't seem that much better or worse on this experiment. I don't even know if it moisturized my skin more because my skin still feels the same as it's always did. It didn't feel drier or more moisturized. But after I stopped using it, immediately my face just became such a huge oil bomb. It has never been this oily for a long time. In fact, I first noticed when my husband asked me, babe, are you okay? Because your face is really oily. Like, I've never seen it this oily before. And I thought maybe I was just having a bad day that day, but it's been a few days and still the same result. My face is way more oily than it has ever been before. So I'm sure you all notice how oily my face has been. This is makeup I've only applied less than 3 hours ago. In just 3 hours, and while using a mattifying primer, by the way. Yes, there's a mattifying primer underneath this. Even with a mattifying primer, this is how oily my face is after less than 3 hours. 3. Yeah, that's how oily my face is now. I think the last time my face was this oily was when I was a teenager. So yeah, it caught me by surprise. And I don't know whether this increased oil production is because my face got used to being more moisturized on this product, and therefore without the additional moisture from here, my face starts overproducing sebum to keep up, or it's just that this has made my face so oil free that my skin was freaking out thinking, oh my god, we're too dry, produce more oil. So yeah, for those of you with an oily skin problem, I don't know whether you want to get your skin hooked on this. It does absorb oil like no other, but your face may end up even oilier once you stop using it. That's one thing to take note of. Again, I may be an anomaly, your mileage may vary. Now that I see that my skin didn't really get better, won't I use this 24/7 regularly? And I think the answer is nope, not really, because what's the point to stay shine free the whole night and wake up with a matte face? There's no coverage. It doesn't cover anything at all. Not only that, I think this will be bad in the long term, not because the product is bad, but just makeup in general is dirty. Thanks to contact with the air and your skin and everything else, your makeup brushes, your sponges, your tools, and your actual makeup themselves starts accumulating bacteria over time. Even if you wash your brushes every day and sterilize your tools like a crazy person like me, yes, I have a baby sterilizer and I sterilize my brushes and my makeup daily, but that's because I'm very acne prone, as you can see, and that's why I'm slightly crazy. But even with all the sterilization, I'm pretty sure there's still some dirt and germs that accumulate over here. When you're applying this over your foundation, bits of foundation will get stuck on it, so you're basically applying some more foundation over your face. Foundation which is not approved to be worn for 24/7. I believe that it's best to apply as little product as possible on your face. So if this thing doesn't make my skin better, what's the point of using it at night? Especially when it's in constant contact with my makeup and makeup tools, so it's more likely to get dirty. So that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to know when my next video is out. Let me know if you want to see a video on my haul from Japan, because I hauled way too hard. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you. Bye.